The fabric goes through a variety of different stages, and once it's been initially painted, they're pieced together. So these pieces, what I've done is create images. So some have images, and the ones in this particular, they're all in different containers. These are ones that are to be stitched. So this one has gone through the process of it's been painted, an image has been painted on their face, and it's been stitched, and it now needs to go to the next stage where there are additional pieces that may be put on. I allow myself to be inspired, so I don't say to myself, okay, right, this piece now, I need to add the back in. I wait and see whether I'm going to be adding beadings, or I might have additional pieces of material that have been brought together that need to be added to this. So I allow this to kind of sit and wait. So among some of the other pieces, loose images are painted on the fabric. This has been gessoed and a loose image has been painted, and it's gone into the box of to be stitched. So this has got some stitching on already, so I'm deciding whether it needs additional stitching. So all of these have gone through some sort of they've had loose stitching on them, and you can see that on the back, and I wait to see what image development now needs to take place. So this is an example of one that I've created. I've painted on the fabric, I've stenciled as well, and it now needs to have its initial stitching around the figure that I've got here. It looks like a mother and child. You can see some of the arms, but again, as I say, I allow inspiration to come. And so this one, you can see the stitching on the back, and that's even a nice part of the process as well, to see how the piece develops. So as well as creating figures and images, I also do abstract pieces. So the abstract pieces can be quite a lot of fun as well, because you get to bring together a range of different materials, and then you can arrange them as you want. The vibrancy of the materials is also lovely, but again, I allow myself to be inspired to add whatever pieces need to be added, and I sit with it. I don't rush into it, I take my time. And some of the pieces are in a more advanced stage. So these are the pieces that are in the pile that have been stitched, and now these are smaller pieces that have been painted, and they've had hand stitching on, and they're on the first stage of the backing. Now, I don't traditionally quilt, but I would put them on a backing piece of material like this, but then what I also do is go in and add additional stitching. So to bring these pieces into the piece of material that they're on, and again, they may have additional elements that are placed on. So sometimes what I do is I gather some of the scraps and put them together, and then they can become focal pieces as well that might then go into the main piece. I've taken lots of smaller pieces and brought them together, and then I create the larger piece.